Yeah. 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 Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Come on and pick up your phone. Incoming, I'm just getting home. Drama online shit is crazy. They talking about me, don't faze me. Come on, y'all, come sip that tea. Kick your shoes off and just be free. I'm tired, but I got a story, and this shit is better than Maury. Just comment, like, and subscribing, man, ladies. Just click online and make the views go crazy. BJ and kids, we messy, but that's what makes us sexy. We keep it real, cause we're the real deal. Hey sis, hey sis, hey sis, let's go, let's go. Hey sis, hey sis, hey sis, let's go, let's go. It's real, it's real, it's real. It's real, it's real, it's real. It's real, it's real, it's real. For real, sis? Yeah! Girl, where you been? Sis, have you seen the news? OMG, I can't believe he's dating her. I got so much tea to tell you. For real, sis.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, welcome. Oh, yeah, I'm all being all corporate and all. Hey, welcome back. No, hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to For Real Sis podcast.
Hey.
You got your favorite duo. It's Jay
and Kids. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. I can't believe we're one away from double digits.
Hey, episode 9. That's right, y'all. Before we go too far, we need you guys to like, comment, and make sure you guys are subscribing to the page. Make sure that you guys are liking all of our pages. We got the For Real Sis. We got Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. Make sure you guys hit all the platforms and show some love to you girls.
That's right.
That's right.
All
right. So,
well,
so what you got going on? What you do? What you doing?
I'm trying to recover from this snowstorm. That's the biggest thing. Mm-hmm.
We didn't get the snow. Did y'all get?
We got, I don't know officially, but looking at the solid ice-covered snow that's on my lawn and in my driveway currently, it looks about like, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 inches.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay, what did mom get? I thought did mom get like 12
I think she got like 8 or 10, maybe 8, 10, something like that.
I don't miss it. So y'all been in the house?
Yes. Number one, I mean, because of course the snow came Sunday night into Monday. So they already called the job.
Okay.
So we already weren't going anywhere Monday. And then we didn't get out there and shovel on Monday. So Tuesday we were in because we were blocked in, as we still currently are blocked in. Okay. But I did. So Andre's home right now a little bit on little medical leave. So he didn't have to go out in it, but I had to go out in it today and had to take an Uber to work, which I didn't want to do, but.
Why Uber? Why did you catch Uber?
Well, because we were iced in. Our driveway is covered in 5 or 6 inches of basically a block of snow ice.
You got that shovel. Y'all got kids around here? Y'all get the shovel?
For the parents, no kids was out here shoveling. These kids ain't out here doing no work like that no more. No. And then we have our guy that cuts our grass, during the warm months. He was supposed to come out and shovel our driveway. He came here without his, what's the thing called? The Bob something, the machine. It's like a digger. It's got the shovel on it.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called.
What happened?
But he was supposed to bring that and he didn't. And so when he got there with his little, I don't know what he had, like a little shovel, he saw the ice and was like, oh, I can't do this. And he left.
Oh, wow.
And then Andre ended up didn't come back, left, right? I mean, Andre walked away from him because he was pissed off. He's like, dog, like you said you was going to be able to do it. I told you what it was. So then Andre got in touch with somebody else and they said that they would come do it today and they never came. And then the grass guy texted Dre and was like, I think I can probably come do it tonight. He ain't show up. So I'll be taking an Uber. And Andre has a doctor appointment in Christiana tomorrow. So now he gonna have to.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's a
This,
hike. That's
they're
like what, 40
right.
minutes?
Yeah.
You want to? It's gonna cost $142.
Exactly. This guy's costing us more money. Like,
you might have to
I
call
mean,
Telmed.
you know,
About to do Telmed.
do what?
Telmed. You never heard of
You
Telmed?
freezing? Mm-mm.
Tell. You never saw Telmed? Telmed.
Telemed.
Telmed. Is that what it's called? It's TELE.
That's what I call it. But are you saying TEL med?
Is it TEL? Is it TEL?
You're frozen.
Telemed?
It might be TEL. I'm just saying telemed.
Am I frozen right now?
Yeah, you keep freezing.
That's all right. Well, where we at? Shit.
Honey, listen. I don't know anymore. We're gonna just talk about you because I didn't told my story a couple times now. So
okay.
we're gonna talk about. I did finish it up.
Okay.
I finished everything up. You're gonna have to just cut it and paste it or something.
All
so
right.
let's talk about your week.
All right, let me get this together. All right, so my week, what did I do this week? I was waiting for the snow. I was waiting for something to come in Atlanta. Nothing came in Atlanta. I went outside, nothing. I went to the supermarket, sat in line for like almost an hour.
Jeez.
And nothing happened. Nothing happened at all. We got a little rain. That was it. Yeah, so I was a little disappointed because Mom was going to come. So, I mean, but you guys did get snow. So I didn't want her to be on the, on the airplane. Well, not even on the airplane because I'm sure a lot of those flights were canceled.
They canceled a bunch of flights.
Yeah. So yeah, but I didn't do much though. I just kind of laid around and surfed and made music and just did. Yeah, that was it. Just waiting. I thought we were going to lose power because that's in Atlanta. We may not get the snow, but when we do get the ice, we lose power.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I was like trying to think like, okay, if I lose the power, I don't think I have a flashlight. I don't have anything. I had cell phones. I'm like, charge your cell phone. That's all we got.
Yeah.
And then
you need to order some flashlights, some lantern lights.
I do. But you know what I was thinking? As I'm in the supermarket, I'm thinking about the fact that, okay, if your power go out and we're out here buying food.
Yep.
But I guess it depends on what you buy, like non-perishable. But even with like what, snacks?
Snacks or like, like camping food.
Girl, but I don't
tuna packs. Like
I don't. You can't eat tuna without. You can't eat tuna without mayo.
Yeah, you can, but not tuna in the can. Yeah, but it's good. I listen. I thought the same way until we went camping and we hiked for like 16 miles.
Oh hell no,
honey! That tuna fish was delicious. Fucking delicious, and it was seasoned. Didn't have mayo, but
you get the creations or whatever.
Yes.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. Well, what's in there? They have mayo. Is it mayo based?
No.
It's just they just season the heck out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, so I guess it's some fancy tuna cat food. Okay.
Yeah, it is fancy tuna cat food. It felt that way. Like I was eating it like it was cat food, but guess what? After about 2-3 bites, once that shit hit my stomach, I was like, "This is it." That must have been a saltine, and it was Ritz.
No, I can't do it. That's why I can never camp. So
you will if you get hungry enough. Fuck that.
I have no desires to camp. None of that craziness at all because I would not survive. What the hell was that?
What?
I don't know. I'm having all kind of issues. I'm having all types of technical difficulties here, but I think I'm good now because I hear like, you don't hear that. Okay. I'm tripping then.
You did freeze, so stop moving so much.
Am I still freezing?
You got to move like the Matrix.
Okay.
No, you only froze once. You only froze once, but that's okay.
Oh, okay.
We're
All
gonna get
right.
through this tonight now.
Well, anyway, tonight, we want to switch it. I'm telling you, I don't know what the hell this noise is. I'm gonna see if I can put it on the what is it called? Wireless. Okay, that might be better because I'm hearing like feedback. That was the reason why I was trying to understand. I have my little soundboard up. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So tonight we're gonna switch it up a little bit. We always like to be messy, so we're gonna add a little mess in here somewhere, somehow. We're gonna figure it out. But today we just wanted to talk about, being strong, and basically being strong is overrated, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Meaning, a lot of times, like I know for myself, my sister, we've all kind of gone through things in our lives, and you feel the need to always have to be strong, always have to be the one to show up, and still keep a straight face for the family, trying to be there, to be a shoulder, whether it be a shoulder to cry on, or just being
Yep.
that pillar of strength for other people. But then who's there for you
Yes.
when you need it? A
Yep.
lot of times when you're being strong can be, what is the word, Kizzy? What is like
Like
being strong
resilient
to fault, or being strong to a
or
fault. Is that
to a
what
fault.
I'm trying to say? Like
Yep.
basically, people expect you to just always be the strong one, right?
Yeah.
They don't look at you as ever, have a moment where you feel vulnerable, a moment where you want to feel and work through whatever it is that you're going through. Instead, you're having to always push aside or cover up or mask. As
Your
my mom
own.
always says, she's always like stoic. I
Yes.
never knew what stoic was,
Yep.
until she called me stoic. And I'm like, bitch, I have feelings. I just can't show it
Yeah.
because you guys still want me to show up to my job. You
Yeah.
still want me to still do my work. You
Yeah.
want me to, you still want me to deal with customers. You still want me to perform. So yes, I have mastered being
Swallowing that shit.
stoic. Can you hear me, Kizzy?
I can hear
You
you.
can't even hear me.
I
Lord
can
Jesus.
hear you. Can you hear me?
You can't hear me.
Can you hear me? Can you
Hello?
hear me? Can
No.
you hear me? I fucking hear you. Oh,
Kizzy?
can you hear me?
We're just having a time. Kizzy?
Can you hear me?
Kizzy?
Hello?
What's going on?
Hello? 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 Bloopers, 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 lots of bloopers,
There
bloopers.
you
Hello? 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 Hello?
go. There
Hello?
you go.
Hello? I'm here. I'm here. Hello? Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
I don't know
I
what
was
happened
hearing you the
there.
whole time.
I don't know. I don't know
You
what's
didn't hear
going
me.
on. I forgot. I meant to. I'm dumb. I'm
Shut up.
having issues here. Okay. So yeah. So what I was saying is that, what was I saying? I was talking about my boss.
Yep.
Um,
Being stoic
yeah,
and they're
and
expecting
just
you to.
basically having to still go to work, still having to do the things that you're responsible for on a
Yep.
day-to-day basis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even with loved ones, when they're used to you being the one that's always strong,
Yeah.
that's what they're looking for. They expect you to be that way at all times,
At all
and
times.
so you have, and I know you, trust me, I know you're the same exact way, where you have trained yourself, or
Mm-hmm.
just accepted the fact that your role, whenever there's something going on, is that you have to just be strong. You
Yeah.
just have to be the strong one, because that's what people expect of you. And so I think that, it plays a lot on so many things, like mental health,
Mm-hmm.
um, or just feeling that guilt, um, when you're feeling some kind of way, right? When you're
Mm-hmm.
having a moment of weakness, and I don't
Mm-hmm.
want to use the word
But
weakness.
that's fine. because sure, it's fine. And you're right. Like the thing is, people don't know what to do with it.
Right.
The
Right.
when you choose
So,
to take that time for yourself,
mhm,
because it in a sense it rocks the boat. Like, whoa, wait a minute, you're like you've been the steady one.
mhm.
What's going on here? And like I said, then they don't know how to act. They don't know if they're like are they, like it just goes all over the place. Like shit gets wacky, and then it makes you like I know for me, it'll make me pull it together
Yeah.
because it's like shit. Like sometimes for me, right? Because I don't like feeling weak, and basically like meaning where I just emotionally or mentally can't. I don't have the energy. I don't like
Right.
being without energy. That's what
Mhm.
I view as being weak, right? I just don't have the energy for shit because I'm too bogged down in my mind, you
Right.
know what I mean? Or whatever the case is. And it's unfair.
That part.
And it's
That
not,
part.
and I don't think it's done intentionally. It's just what it is, you know? And I think sometimes people just don't think that it's allowed.
Right.
They're not
Right.
even thinking like sometimes in their actions or
Exactly.
interactions that they're adding this pressure in a sense.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like they don't expect you to have breaking points, right?
Hmm.
Moments where you feel like you want to be vulnerable too. Like, damn, I want to
Hmm.
cry too, but I
Yeah.
can't cry. I gotta hold mine in.
Yeah.
But can you share like a moment when you felt that where you felt like you were expected to be the strong one in a situation? And the reason why I'm asking you this is just to kind of shed some light, because we have listeners out there that may be going through some of the same,
Yeah.
situations, and you might be able to shed some light
Yeah.
on you going through some certain things and how you handled it. And yeah, just if you want to share that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, honestly, like whenever I think about being strong, being weak, I automatically think about when Tassan passed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, like I'm not gonna say of course, maybe everybody doesn't, right? It was the worst
Yeah.
ever. And let me tell y'all out there, like if you gain nothing else from this episode or from our entire podcast series, do not tell a grieving mother to stay strong. Do not tell there's so many things that people said to me that I know the intention was one thing, but it was just the worst things that you could say. Like I said, don't tell them to be strong. Like for me, I didn't want to be strong. What do you mean be
Right.
strong?
How can I be
Like
strong at this moment?
I
How?
want to fucking disappear and you're
Yeah.
telling me to be strong, or you're
Yeah.
telling me like it's going to be okay. He's in a better place.
Right.
Like not right now.
Yeah.
Not right now. And one of the phrases that honestly took me over the edge mentally, emotionally, spiritually
Mm-hmm.
was when somebody said, "Girl, you are better than me because I would be losing my mind." I
Was saying,
said, "So wow, I'm not doing enough." Like
wow.
on one hand, you want me to be strong. On the
Right.
other hand, you want me to fall apart. Like
Right.
y'all are making me crazy. Like
Right.
so people
That's
out
why I
here
feel like sometimes
watching,
you don't say nothing. Sometimes
say
you just
nothing.
have to just be there. We just kind of sat back and just let you just do what, like, we
Yes.
kind of followed your lead. Like,
I
let
was
her
in a
just
whole
go
different
ahead
world.
and do what she needs, because, like, I want to cry now.
Yeah.
Just the idea of, like, even for myself, like having to always be strong, right?
Yeah.
Because I feel like my tears going to make you cry, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Mm-hmm.
like, you just have to just follow suit, and,
Yep.
and just fall in line. But again, and I might blame it, this is no fault to you,
Of course.
me not wanting to cry because I don't want you to cry. But then there you go with this having to be strong. You
Yep.
having to save face
Yep.
because you don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like a catch two, it's a catch 22 or whatever,
Yeah.
where it's like it's nothing wrong,
Yep.
right? With
Yep.
it, but at the same time, I'm still trying to allow you to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
again, you don't want to say, well, you got to be strong. So it's
Mhm.
like, I don't want to show my side, my weakness or my vulnerability at this moment, because now you're going to start to
It'll
feel what you're
trigger.
going to, you know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
again, I guess what I'm saying is that at times, yeah, being strong you may have to in a situation.
Mhm.
But at the same time, how can I say this? It's like, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I think that's the thing.
You understand? Like, it's okay for us to have a moment.
It
You know what I'm
doesn't like
saying?
crying is not taboo.
Right. But that's what we're always walking on shelves because we don't want the other person to have a moment. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because of
Yep.
you showing your vulnerability is going to now make you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
it's
Yep.
like, this is what life, and it's crazy. I'm so glad we're having this conversation because this is how we live our lives.
Yep.
We're constantly being strong for situations, whether it be something tragic, whether it just be work, whether it be relationship. I got to be strong because I don't want to show this side. I don't want to be this. I don't want to break. I don't want to,
Yep.
like, we're constantly doing this all the time. And I swear, and I tell people this all the time, because outside of like tragic situations, I'm typically like, I don't give a type
Yeah.
attitude, right? Because like when it comes to certain things like
Mhm.
work and all those things, where I'm just like, I don't care. It's what it
Yeah.
is. I don't care. I'm gonna say what I want to say.
Sure.
But at the same time, again, our everyday, we do it and it will drive you insane because you're holding so much in. Like how he
Mhm.
said, another professor, all that built up. That's how it feels
It's so
because you're
true.
constantly storing and storing and
Yep.
storing and
Yep.
storing. Let that shit out. I implore you, let
Yeah.
that shit out.
Yeah. And you know what? It's even sometimes as simple as asking somebody how they're doing.
Mhm.
What's the most common response is, I'm good, I'm fine, I'm okay. Like the majority of us are not.
Right,
But we got to keep it together because first of all, do you really want to know?
right. I
You
do.
know?
I do.
Yeah.
I
Because
asked, like I asked you, if I say, hey, how you doing? You said, I'm all right. I'm like,
why?
all
Why
right,
just
it's
okay?
better.
Yep.
Right, and I sit and I listen.
Yeah.
That's active listening because a lot of times we're just used to just asking people, hey, how you doing?
Yep.
And keep
Run
it
in the
moving.
mill.
You know what I
Keep
mean?
on
It's just
moving.
what it is. No,
Exactly.
I get it, girl.
Okay, but what about you though? Like, was there a moment where like you were expected to be strong, or you just wanted to fall apart? Like,
A particular time was probably with like Ash, with Aiden. I can't even say with L'Oreal because I ain't give a. I just let it all out. But
yeah.
with Ashley, it was a little different because that's your baby.
Hmm.
Going through so much.
Hmm.
Him. With Aiden. When they found him, he passed out. He
Yeah.
had. I think he had the seizure or whatever the case, and then he was unresponsive, like he really wasn't responding. Then had to get the brain surgery. So
Right.
watching her go through as much it was an awful, awful,
Hmm.
awful time.
Yeah.
Fuck cancer. Um,
Yes.
because I sit back and I watch her and I feel awful because she has adopted my ways,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
So she is always being strong, you know? And I always worry because I feel like that's a lot of burden to
It's a lot of
carry.
pressure.
Right. And I just want to take it all from her. Like I want to just
Hmm.
give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. I'll do it. Like I take all that you're going through and you just be a mom and do what you do. Um,
Hmm.
but really she can't change, your kids are always going to adopt your ways, right? So
Hmm.
she
Hmm.
just adopted the fact that this is who she is and she feels like it's a burden in a sense to
Hmm.
show those signs of weakness because then she feels like everyone is going to make a fuss over it
Yeah,
and
yeah,
all
yeah.
those things and she doesn't want that. But at the
Right.
same time, but you can tell when you can I can see it in her,
Yep.
you know. It
Yep.
could be just something you might say or her just being triggered by certain little things that would typically not make her upset or make her
Hmm.
mad or whatever the case. But those are signs to me of, I guess, like tipping at that breaking point, and
Yep.
that's what I fear. You know,
Hmm.
and I like I said, it's very. You have to be very empathetic for people, period.
Yeah.
Because you never know what
What they are going
you
through.
look at her, you think, oh, she's just this beautiful young girl. She has
Mhm.
kids and she's just a great mom and all these things. But really, Aiden, we had the issue with Aiden. And then while he's in the hospital, she's pregnant. She goes in
Mhm.
labor. She has the baby. She leaves the baby, comes to the hospital, brand new mom,
Right.
brand new mom. So that's a lot. And I always
Yeah.
say to her, like, with postpartum and all these things, like you never really had an opportunity to really, I guess,
Decompress.
right.
Hmm.
They're thinking that, they're looking, she's crying in the hospital. She's just crying while she's having the baby. That's probably joyous moments, right?
Right. Yep.
But how? When she's feeling like she has to be strong. And I'm telling her, no, I got it. You focus over here and you worry about the baby. And she's like,
Hmm.
how?
Right. Yep.
It's my baby.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
but it's a shame that this is where we're at, that we feel, especially, and I feel like we all have our moments of us holding things in. But I
Yeah.
definitely feel like as women, we are like the masters of burying and covering and masking all of those things because
Hmm.
we always have to still be mom,
Yeah.
wives. Don't like
Yep.
our responsibilities are so that we don't have an opportunity. We don't even have. Sometimes I feel like we don't even have a choice
Yeah.
but to do those things because we are expected to still
Keep it
run the
together.
house, run the household, still work our
Yep.
jobs, still be
Yep.
mom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
And I
that
always like when I think about there's lots of times where I'm talking with Dre per se with about like men and women and traits and ways of being and this, that, and the other. And I always go back to like, I don't know, I'm gonna say like back to the like cave days or like back in those days where it was hunters and gatherers.
okay.
Right, the women, because I think we were at one point talking about just being social, how women are like a little more social and what have you. Some are more detail oriented and things like that, and it's because like we were the gatherers. We had to get shit together while the men were out hunting, getting the
Right.
food. We were making sure home was right, so when they came back with the meal, we could prepare it.
Right. Mhm.
But even looking at hunters and gatherers, right? Like men always had a way, I'm gonna say always because whatever, to like get their frustrations out. Right. Even me being in early childhood, like boys that rough and tumble and wrestling and all that kind of stuff, they have to do that because that's just a part of who they are. They got to do something with their bodies because that testosterone builds up. Right. But we women weren't built like that. And so it's just kind of a part of our nature to always, like you said, like keep it together because things got to be done. We got to get this in order, keep this in order. Like, you know what I mean? And it can be hard for us to get that shit out.
Yeah.
You know, or like,
so unfair.
Like we're talking about, like, it's just not expected of us. I remember one time I got mad at Dre. We were having argument about something, and I punched a hole in the wall. I got pissed. I was so pissed.
Wow.
And this was like the next day. We were talking about it because, of course, we were fine then. But he thought it was like funny that I punched a hole in the wall, like, and not funny, like making fun of me essentially, but the fact that he's like, you fucking punched a hole in the wall. Like, what the hell came over you? Right. And it's like, nigga, because I was mad. Like, I got to get the shit out. Like, I'm always like, and it's not, and I'm saying me, right? But I just think in general, women keep that shit bottled up because we got to be dainty. Yep. We got to, you know what I mean? Got to be soft. And I'm okay with that.
Right.
But it can be hard to do when you're not allowed to at least like get your, like, just be like, whatever that looks like. Be weak, be strong. Like, fuck the titles, in my opinion. Like, it doesn't need to be weak or strong. Like, how about, like, I'm just being, like, this is just what it is right now. This is where I am. And we'll be okay. It'll be okay. Just please let this process, let the shit go. I don't know. Yeah. I feel like I'm rambling, but
no, this is good because again, I don't think we talk about this as much as we should.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Because there are a lot of people, like, people didn't know that, I was going through as much as I was going through with L'Oreal. They don't know that, the ones that do know about L'Oreal, they don't know about Aiden, or they know about Aiden, but they don't know about L'Oreal. So they're looking at me when I'm at work. And this is so funny that, I've been out of work for all those months. Now, when I came back to this, when I moved back here and started working at this place, right? I was fine. Like, I was working, doing my job, booking, selling, or whatever the case. Took off to take care of Lori, and then I just went back, right? Only been back to work about 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But I can say when I went back to work, it felt different. I was like, it felt like a brand new job. Even though it's the same company, all the same work, it felt different.
Okay.
And as I was sitting at work one day, I was just thinking about, like, what's different? Like, I don't understand. Like, I get it, because when I was going through with L'Oreal, I was holding so much in. I had to go to work. I still had to go to work, right? Mm-hmm. So in order for me to continue to do my job and stay focused, because think about it, you're seeing people every single day, you're dealing with customers, with coworkers. So as soon as they're like, hey, how you doing? You're like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. Like, you really want to let it out.
Yeah.
So I have basically every day. So every day I'm at work and I'm doing my job and I'm thinking, what's going on with L'Oreal? Is she okay?
Yeah.
Because it was always something different. So mentally, I wasn't even at work.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly wasn't. But now that she's doing a lot better, I'm much clearer. Like,
right.
Clearer.
More clear. Yep.
Yeah. At work, because now I'm not thinking about this. I still think, I'm not saying like I don't think about her now, but she's not in that red zone anymore where it was up in the air, like, okay, she's gonna make it, she's not gonna make it, what's going on.
Yeah.
So now it's like I'm at work and now I'm at peace. I'm a little bit more at peace in terms of where she's at right now. I'm able to focus on my job. Now, do I still have shit going on? Hell yeah, I still have shit going on. We all do.
We all do, exactly.
But now, it's different levels to it all. That situation was just the worst. They all were bad. All these situations are bad. You can't really judge. You can't really measure like which one is worse than the other.
Right.
It's just that at that moment where she was at, it was just a lot. So just navigating from that and still trying to pick up the pieces and now focus back on Aiden again, but he's
Mm-hmm.
still in a better place. He's not, he's not in that red zone either.
Mm-hmm.
I'm able to find that happy balance, but it
Yeah.
means that I'm free and clear of those thoughts and all of those feelings. Again,
Mm-hmm.
back to that comfortable setting of I guess where I was at before, that because you're still being strong, right? You're still being
Sure.
strong. Like I said, there's levels to this shit.
It is. Yep.
It's just that this is where it normally is all the time. Meaning,
Mm-hmm.
like, as a mom, as a sister, as a daughter, this is where it's always been. This is where we're at all the
Right.
time. It's just that when shit happens, it elevates. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I think that's basically how it is. Like, I think that we all, at some point, or we all in some form, are holding shit in.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yep.
could be anger.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just think that holding in, and being strong is just when you're dealing with tragic shit. It's not.
Yeah.
It's when you are not letting out whatever, like showing, I guess, being vulnerable about your
Mm-hmm.
feelings or whatever it is that you might be going through. Again, it could be work, it could be
Yep.
relationships,
Yep.
because how many times you are not you. You don't even want on a goddamn podcast and
Shut up.
this way that been with a man for 25. How many
Mm-hmm.
years? 20 what?
26 years.
26 years. I mean,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
still awesome though. That's awesome. But that's from holding shit in. That's the only reason why they still.
Yep.
That's the reason why. But again, it's true though. You get what I'm saying? Like, you have to be able to say, like, okay, I gotta be strong. I'm weak. When it comes to that shit, I'm weak.
Mm-hmm.
Right now. Okay. I wear my
What?
on my sleeve in a sense of, like, it's hard for me to go through certain things and be like, okay, I'm gonna tough it out and hold these feelings in, and and we're gonna get through this patch or whatever the case. Like, I'm like, I can't.
Mm-hmm.
I can't, because
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I do it so much with everything else that I feel like relationship is supposed to be the moment that I should be the most vulnerable, right?
Yeah.
So, but then with that, yeah, we go through some shit. I'm gonna be like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to hold those feelings back.
Yeah. And I don't think you're
You know
not
what I'm saying?
supposed to.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, in terms of what I mean by that. This is what I mean when I say that happy medium where we're
Yeah.
at constantly, right?
Mm-mm.
We have to not be. We look at, how can I say this? Like, you go through certain things in your relationships, and it may seem like something small or big or whatever the case. And I'm trying to think how am I trying to word this? Like, basically, you might handle it totally different than I may handle it, right?
Sure.
Because you know how to control your feelings. You know how to, you know what I'm saying? Like, contain those feelings. Maybe I may not. I'm not saying actually. I'm just saying hypothetically. Or
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
the case. That's what I'm saying, is that a lot of times being strong is just being able to control your emotions, your feelings, and so forth.
Control them.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I'm like, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's very difficult. I'm not saying like the crazy. I'm just saying being in control of the feelings when
Yeah.
shit goes left.
Yeah.
Some
Yep.
people know how to deal with it. Some people don't know how to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know
And
what I'm
some
saying?
people learn, because I had to learn.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm
Correct.
saying. Y'all had to, because you've been together for 26 years, right?
Exactly. I'm not punching holes in walls anymore.
That's a good thing, because you're holding in the frustrations. You're being stronger
Yes.
when you have to be strong. But here's
Yeah.
the thing. Here's the thing. Because I feel like men still want us to be the only ones containing our feelings and controlling our feelings. I still think that. They always think that we're the emotional creatures, but really, they're just as emotional as well. But
Yeah.
they'd rather us be the one that's in control of it, and them
Because
not.
and you know what it is, and I believe it's because men aren't as practiced at expressing their emotions.
Mm.
And the minute that we do, they get triggered
Right.
because
Oh
they're
yeah.
going to then have to match our emotion.
Yeah.
Even if it is on like a even level, men don't feel like that. No, 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 no. Right? Because
Mhm.
they have their own version of being weak and strong, and they stifle because the minute another guy hear you talking about how you feel, now it's something else.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Right.
first of all, we're all human. We all share the same emotions, So I
Mhm.
think like for me, it wasn't necessarily like being strong and in the sense of like not blowing up. It's more so I'm learning not to allow myself to get so frustrated. Like that's where I am now. Some things I have to just walk myself through because it's probably like you already said before, like it's really nothing. And I'm making it something because I am triggered in some way.
Mhm.
My emotions went somewhere that I wasn't ready for it to go to. And now I got to figure out what the hell to do. Is it me or is it, and I feel like it might be human nature for people to always try to find somebody else to blame for their shit. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. That part.
So I have learned to like settle myself down and work through it
Mhm.
before it gets too big or even before going to have a conversation with Dre. Because I might be able to just work myself through it and we all right. And it's okay and keep on moving.
Do you ever feel like you have to minimize like your feelings, your, you know what I mean, your needs? Like, do you feel like you have to? This thing is gonna drive me insane. Like, do you feel like you have? Well, I guess it's kind of like what you're saying though. Like, you basically have to bring yours down, basically, to be able to meet him. I guess.
Yes.
And that,
Yeah.
what does that meet him at? That I don't know. You don't
At
know.
his level. And
At
it's
his
not
level.
even, and that's just across the board, right? So here's a prime example. Now I am an administrator in early childhood, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I've been in early childhood for 20 years, but I've always been a coworker, right?
Right.
Along on the same level with other teachers.
Mm-hmm.
If so it was easy for me to match their energy. And I mean in an aggressive way. If you're going to get aggressive with me, you better believe I will get aggressive back.
Okay.
I was just tested last week because somebody got aggressive.
Uh-huh. What happened?
I was just so proud of myself. Well, it's basically a teacher brought their sick child to school and on their day off, and they got upset because they had to come pick their child up.
Okay.
And they basically wasn't trying to come pick their child up. So they got pissed off about it because basically what we told them through me was, if you don't come, then we're going to disenroll your child.
Gotcha.
Same thing we would tell any parent.
Those are fighting words.
And that's exactly what it was.
Those
See, when I tell you, whew, I was like, Kizzy, you better get yourself ready. Because this is the thing. She was super pissed off. Oh, it probably wouldn't have took much for me to take her there. But I had to tell myself, although you're triggered, you got to be the stronger one. You got to keep all that together because you are on a different level now. Number
Right.
one,
Right.
like if she ready to fight you, she gonna have to be the one to start it. Because I will fight back. What you're not gonna do? I don't care. I don't care what level I'm on. Self-defense is a real thing. So,
But not in Delaware, apparently.
well, who said that?
I don't think Delaware has a self-defense law.
That can't be true.
I'm telling you, it has
So
to be.
somebody,
Well, wait a minute. Hold up. Go ahead. I'm going to check it.
Yeah.
It's something about the self-defense law that's in. It's something about Delaware.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like
I don't
no,
know.
where
Well,
it's
either way, that's just where I had to stand myself because I'm like, I'm ready to give her the exact same energy she's giving me, but I know I
mhm.
can't. And I know if I do, it's going to push her over the edge, first of all. So I'm not going to do that. Like, I'm not going to antagonize her because I know she's upset and I understand why. So again, it was a level of like, I got to be the stronger one. I got to
Mhm.
suppress all it is.
Right. So that way you don't lose your job. You don't
Exactly.
F her up. She don't know
Ex-
who she
ex-
messed with.
all of that, you know? But let me tell you, it wasn't enough ibuprofen in the world because I was a shaky bitch for at least another 3 hours. I was,
Because your adrenaline.
yes, I was a mess. I mean, I couldn't focus on anything. I was coloring and shit. I said, hopefully the coloring will help me because I don't know
Taking
what
the
else
finger,
to do.
taking off the finger polish off your nails.
No, I wasn't gonna do that. I wasn't gonna do that. But yeah, seriously, I was like, but I was proud of myself because I was having this internal conversation and was like, don't do it. Like, remember
Talk to your
who,
inner
who
self.
you are in this situation. You are not her peer in this situation.
Right, right.
Keep it together,
Sometimes that shit,
So,
when you wanted that shit go out the window.
yep,
Like,
absolutely. Absolutely.
and I ain't gonna
Girl.
fire her, but let me tell you something. Mm-mm. Sometimes you just want to just. It's like you hold so much in because you're being strong all the time. Sometimes you want to let it out for people like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
It's like, you know what? She about to get it.
Yes. Girl, that was me. That was me when Tassan passed. And remember this situation at the Walmart
Wait.
when the manager kept antagonizing us and all we was trying to do was copy his pictures for his obituary.
I don't remember.
Oh my gosh. When I tell you, I swear, all I envisioned, because he kept leaving and coming back and leaving and coming back. Because he didn't understand the copyright law and he didn't want us to copy Tassan's pictures because of the copyright law. Andre tried to tell him, like, Andre is an artist. He understands the copyright law. He's trying to tell him all the pictures are together. It's like, it was about 12 pictures all together copying. He was like, that can be done. Like, it's if you take individual pictures to copy, if they're copyrighted, you can't. But these were all pictures that we took, first of all. Right. So
I
he
never
would
heard that
leave,
before. That
come back.
you can't make copies of pictures that you took.
He had the law wrong. It's a copyright law, so you can't make copies of a copyrighted picture. Like, you can't go to Sears. I just dated myself. You can't go to Sears and get a picture and then go make copies of that picture.
Right.
Because those pictures have been copyrighted by Sears.
Okay.
This man didn't understand that these are our pictures, sir. We took these.
Who did he think the pictures were? Just some car stock, but not car stock. Some old, like some generated pictures from Boscov's.
We told him what the pictures were and everything.
Wow.
He just
What happened?
he just wanted to be an asshole. So he would leave and then somebody else will come over because of course we getting rowdy. So another another associate will come over and we would tell them we just trying to copy these for our son's obituary. And they'd be like, oh, yes, go ahead. Here he come again. I swear this man came back about 4 times. Petty ass man. Sir, honey. And he kept talking and I'm telling them like, now I'm like, I'm on the verge of crying, but I'm being strong.
Yep.
I'm being strong. And I'm telling them like, this is for our son's funeral. And he said something and he looked at me and he said, and you have a nice day. And I swear it triggered me because I know I know what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
Honey, and we were over by the electronics. All I saw was his head going into the television behind him. I took off of him so fast and tried to, I swear I wanted to bust his head in the TV. I don't care. I probably would still be in jail. I don't know. But all I was thinking was, I'm going to unleash on him because he's doing too much.
What stopped you? Dre?
Nope. Well, Dre was coming right behind me. So 2 guys grabbed me. My feet was up in the air. And another guy grabbed Dre.
Oh my
The
God.
manager punched me in my eye and ran. Motherfucker.
The guy? The guy hit you? Did you call the cops?
No, I had too much going
Girl,
on for that. I did.
that would have been Kizzy's Walmart.
It would have been Kizzy's Mart. Yep. I know. It was too much going on. We did eventually go to the police. At the
Okay.
time, Andre didn't even know he hit me because Andre would have been in jail.
That's
And I needed him for
crazy.
the funeral. Well, beyond that too, but I'm
Yeah.
like, this the
Wow.
weekend, bro.
That's
So I didn't tell
crazy.
him until we got home. Give me your keys. By the way,
That's insane. I didn't know that. I didn't hear
yep.
that story. Yeah. I didn't hear
This
that
was
story.
this was before Tassan's funeral. Like a couple
Wow.
days before. A
That's
couple days
awful.
before, yep. But we did go to the police station, but Walmart claimed they didn't have video footage.
Of course they didn't.
Yep.
They have footage.
And I didn't feel like pressing the issue. Like I had way more going on than having to pile on top of that,
Yeah.
proving that this guy punched me in my like. I'm like,
Oh, wow.
you know what?
I'm very lucky this wasn't out because we live in an era now. Everything on video.
That
You've
part
been recorded.
exactly. Yep.
You lost your job.
Yep. Oh yeah, I really would have had a suit. I really would have been after him.
Yeah. Oh my God.
But
That's
yeah.
awful.
So anyway,
Again, being strong.
Yep.
That's the part right there.
Seriously. Yeah.
It's like I don't know. It's like, what was I gonna say? I'm losing kind of like my train of thought in terms of I don't know. Like I just feel like being strong. It's like, okay, here. This is where I was trying to go. Like me saying to you, like, oh my God, you're so strong. Like you mentioned how somebody said it's like, oh, I could have never. What did you say? She said, like, I could have never went. What did she say?
She said, you're better than, I'll never forget it. You are better than me because I would have lost my mind.
Yeah, that shit. It's like saying to someone like, oh my God, you're so strong. Like it's some badge of honor.
Right.
That
yep.
I am not allowed to let my feelings out because I'm constantly in situations where I have to show up and be there for other people and be strong. And again, like I said, I think I don't think that, not her, she was an asshole, but I don't think that people mean it.
Right. I don't think they know what they're saying.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't think anybody's doing that. But, and this is why, again, this is so important to talk about, is that so we are more aware and conscious of our actions and things that we say to other people and our expectations for other folks, because we don't know where they're at mentally either. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I think it's a lot. It's a lot of pressure that you put on, like we put on each other, to meet us where we want them to meet us. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just my thought. I mean, what do you think?
No, I agree with you. And the thing is, like, it's all a guessing game because you just don't know. Listen, story time again.
Okay.
We were in New York at Tiara's graduation. And so, you know, after she graduated from NYU, we took pictures and everything outside. And then we were like, okay, let's go get something to eat. So we walked and couldn't find a real place that we really like agreed on. And we ended up going to like this little sandwich shop. We all got something to eat. We sat down at the table, we laughing and talking or whatever. And in walks Leon. Right?
Who?
From the 5 Heartbeats, Leon.
Nice like this. I wish. Oh, okay. What's he doing?
He walked in. I guess he was going to get himself a sandwich.
Okay.
Right? And I was like, oh my God, Leon. And he looked at me and he smiled and then he walked away. And I was like, this motherfucker.
That's it?
Like,
did you go get him?
You ain't say, like, I don't even know if he smiled really. I was offended. I'm like, nigga, can you stick around enough? At least maybe I could have got a picture. Maybe like, I don't know. Andre, I swear, every time I tell this story, his cat could have died, man. You don't know what he's going through, and it's
Hey,
true,
hey,
right?
you never know. Uh-huh.
He could have been in his head about some shit, and I don't feel like all that. He ended up. I think, matter of fact, I think he left. His ass
He
said,
didn't
"I
get his
don't feel
sandwich.
like this."
He
Didn't
said,
even get
fuck
in
the
line for no
sandwich.
sandwich. I'm out. I don't want to be recognized today. I'm out. So again, sometimes it's just, and the thing is, like I was going to say, like, just be mindful. I think that's the thing, but still don't know what to do. You still don't know, like, how are you supposed to interact with people because you just don't know,
Right.
right? You just don't know. And I guess the real answer to that is, like, have no expectations, be who you are,
Mhm.
and that's it.
Yeah.
And be as, like, know that you don't have to be strong either, just be.
Right. Right.
And I don't know. It can be tricky. You know, what's the phrase? I don't look like what I'm going through,
Yep. Yep.
right?
I
And
feel
that
like
speaks to
that
strength too, right?
I was about to say that's like strength. What they call it, like strength. What is the word? I have my little note. Strength becomes silence.
Ah,
You know? Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, yep.
That you
It's
never
true.
know when someone is going through, and that's what I'm saying. Like, and I'm never really, I'm never really silent. However, I found my way of dealing with the things that I go through. Right? You know, me being strong is me. If when you see me post a video, that's me going through some shit.
Mm,
And that video, I don't care what it is, it probably just made me laugh, whatever it may have been. But I found peace and I guess solitude
hmm.
in doing the videos.
Yeah,
That's becoming my thing. That's my therapy. Um, when I just want to, I don't know.
yeah.
I don't want to break shit. I don't want to yell and scream. So sometimes I just want to laugh,
You found a
because
creative
laughter,
outlet.
right,
Yep, yep.
right. And so I do it a lot because for myself and then for other folks, right? That might be
Hmm.
going through certain things, we can't, like you just said, you never know when someone's going through certain things. So I can't ask everybody individually, like when you're going through something, are you going through anything? You okay?
Right,
You
right,
okay?
right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, that's my way of, I guess, trying to tap in to each of your lives in some kind of way, because I think it is important for us to touch back and check on people if they're okay, because again, you never know. For example, I know someone on my social media, and you see them all the time posting stuff, but you always see them always, champion it, right? I'm always like, okay, she got this shit. She go, and I'm watching and listening to it. She cussing people out. I'm like, yeah, get that bitch, get her. Not realizing that she was going through certain things, and now she's fighting for her life, you
Mm,
know? So it's like, and you feel awful because you're like, damn, I watched it all unfold,
right.
really. When now
Without
that you sit
knowing.
right, when you sit back, this is so funny because that you see certain things that's going on in people's lives, but we just kind of brush it off to something else.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing her anger and seeing her going through certain things on her page, and some stuff I'm laughing at, some stuff I'm just like whatever. But now that I see that she's, fighting for her life, I'm like, it makes sense.
Hmm.
It makes sense, because sometimes when you're going through stuff, sometimes some people cry, some people become angry.
Hmm.
She could have just become angry. So
Yep.
anything that person may have done, she's going to go on. She's on 10 because she's dealing with her own shit. But here's the thing: the person that's putting her on fucking 10 don't realize that now she, you know what I mean, that she probably
Yep.
didn't even say that I'm dying. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Exactly. Yep.
Because they're so caught up into their thing. And this is what I'm saying. That's why I always tell people all the time. And this is why at work, they always like, you can't just be like this all the time. And I'm always like, hey, what's going on? What's going on? I'm like, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Because I never know what that person, that encounter, that one encounter, what that person is going through. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's
Yep.
why I try to show grace, like for certain situations, even though, except for driving, I don't give a shit. You driving,
Oh
you
my
saying enough
God.
to get, you saying enough to get these knuckles. If you cut me off, saying enough to get these damn
Those
knuckles,
verbal knuckles. Those
the
verbal
verbal
knuckles. You
knuckles.
will
Yeah,
cut
no, I'm in
somebody
my
out.
car because that's different. But for the most part, like I try to stay the same with everyone. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because people be like, psh, psh, psh. Why? Because you caught that joker
Yeah.
while they were tripping, going through whatever
Yep.
they're going through, and you just tipped them all the way off.
Yep.
Now you running for your life trying to get away from this joker with the pume pume
How
because
about
you
that?
want to
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? So that's
Yep.
why, and it's not a scary thing. Like I'm scary. No, my whole point is like, what is the point? Like you never like when I'm going through certain thing, you in my face asking me stupid questions or being stupid. I don't want to hear like I can't because and I did it with L'Oreal when she was in the hospital. Think about it, you in the hospital and these people. I think when you work in a hospital setting, you have to turn off the human in you or something. I don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because they came in and they got on my last nerve every day. They just come in and say the dumbest things, and I'll just be looking like,
Right.
shut up.
Right. Just
Whoa. You know what I'm
leave.
saying? Like, why are you even here? Let me
Yeah.
shut the door. And if I could have just shut the door and just sat in there with her by myself until whatever, I would have just done that.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, they don't know how, like I said, I guess, how can I say it? They're doing the same thing. They have to be strong too, right?
Yep.
They have to turn off the human side, and the
Yes.
feelings
Yep.
that they would typically have for someone that's going through what L'Oreal was going through and all these
Mm-hmm.
other folks that's going through to
Yep.
be able to still perform their job.
Yep. Yep.
That's crazy.
It is.
It's crazy.
Hmm.
It really is.
Yeah.
You know.
Wow. Hmm.
Yeah. So do you have any?
Well, this is the question I have for you then.
Okay.
Like, what would change if you didn't have to be strong all the time?
Oh, that's a tough question. What would change if I didn't have to be strong? Um, what would change if I didn't have to be strong all the time? If I didn't have to be strong all the time, I don't know. I think that the world that I'm so accustomed to, like the folks around me, my everyday, would probably be. I'm not gonna say chaotic, but just kind of all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like, because who would be the one that keeps it all together? Who would be the one that stays focused and get things done? Or you know what I'm saying? Like I like order so much in my life that I can't even allow myself to not be, even when I don't want to, I still can't help but to do it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, but no. See, you're doing that to yourself, right? You're not allowing you're keeping yourself strong right now. Think, I need you to think if you didn't have to be strong. Go there. Like, don't say like, oh, there a world would exist. Like within you, what would
I
change?
don't. You know what's so funny is that I can't even imagine. I can't fathom the thought of not being strong. But if I had to be strong, if it was just gone, that
Mhm.
feeling was gone. If that feeling was gone of me having to do so, I probably would just live. You know,
Yep.
um,
Yep.
yeah, I would just live and
Yeah.
be
Be free.
carefree. Okay, so just be carefree and just
Yeah.
not thinking of stuff and not worried and but here you go.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like motherhood, right? When you're dealing with all the stuff, the pain, all the shit you go through to have babies, but you still want to have another baby. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm okay in a sense. Like, even though I say like, oh, I don't want to be always the strong one, but really, do I know how to do anything else?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like being an empty nester, right? So you got Z that's about to, well, she's in college, but she's going to be at a point where she's not going to be coming home. Well, you're about to be going. She's about to be going. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. Like, I just think that, I don't know, like you as a mom, you don't want to change. You don't want to turn. You don't want to ever, what is the word? You don't want to, what is the word? Turn that off. If that makes sense. Because that's all you know.
Yeah.
Is to just be that, to just be that for the people that are around you, the people that you love.
And for you, like I'm there with everything you're saying. I agree with you. I just was pushing to get a little more, but I agree with everything you said. I think everybody out here has a level of strength that like you said, like we have to have it. That's the what's it? The fight or flight. Right? Like it's just a part of who we are.
Right.
I think the key term is like have to be strong. I think there's a difference, right? In like just being strong or feeling like you have to be strong.
So kind of out of
obligation or even keeping up with the reputation. Like I think like the first time
survival. Here you go. Here's one. Survival.
Absolutely.
Or choice. Yeah. So some people choose and the other is just survival.
Yes. And it's so funny because when you mentioned the word stoic earlier, the first time I heard stoic, I was in high school and I was in ROTC camp or ROTC, JROTC. And one of the sergeants told me, he was like, you are very stoic. At the time, I had no idea what that meant. I had to look it up, and so being in high school, and honestly, like my high school experience was so. It wasn't the best. It wasn't as good as I would have liked it to be, knowing the potential of a good high school experience.
Right.
It wasn't the worst either. However, I know that I was being stoic because of that, because I wasn't quite sure which way it would go. So let me just be, and it's like I started to hide behind that very phrase. Oh, that's what it's called? When really I just didn't want to, like, I didn't want to take risks, I guess, as a teenager, because it could have gone one way or the other, and I didn't want it to go the other way. Okay. So when I heard that phrase stoic, I was like, perfect. That's what I'm going to be then. And then I heard it again 20 some odd years later.
Right.
When I was singing, I was in a group, and I think we had collaborated with another singer or something. And that's what he said. He was like, you have this, like, you're so stoic. When I first saw you, like you're very stoic. And now that I've gotten to know you, like I see that that's not who you really are. I got to see more of your personality. You know what I mean? And that's kind of like who I have been since high school, like guarded. That's really what it was on my end. I was guarded, not stoic. I just was really trying to protect myself emotionally, mentally, not physically so much. Whatever. I fought. But so I wasn't afraid of that, but it was all the other stuff. But anyway. So yeah, you're right. Choice versus, like, I chose to have to be strong. without really realizing or knowing what that really meant.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's a lot of people that deal with that, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And that's the thing. And I guess, and the other thing as well, when you are going through these things, you know, and I know for myself, and I know me saying it and me not practicing it,
Mm-hmm.
but I wish I would have asked for more help. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
someone to talk to, just to, here's an example. When I was at the Shepherd Center with L'Oreal, you know,
Mm-hmm.
they all saw me. I would walk in, like I'll be in the car, and then it's like, okay, game face. And I would walk into the building. I'm like, hey, what's going on? Hi, how are you? Hey, how are you? I would bring in snacks for the girls, everything, right? And I'm walking as I always do, walking past, walking through the hallway, and I saw this door open. And matter of fact, this day I didn't have snacks. I didn't have snacks this day. I always bring snacks like on the weekend or so. But this day I came on my after work, and as I'm walking through, I happened to peek in this room because I saw a pack of crackers. I saw like a basket, and I was like, I'm about to go here and sneak a pack of these crackers. So I walked in because the parents were allowed to go in and grab stuff or whatever the case. So I walked in, and as I'm grabbing the crackers, she was like, "Oh yeah, help yourself." And I turned around. I said, "Oh, I sure am." And we just kind of laughed it off. And she was like, Are you here to see a patient?" I'm saying, "Yeah, my daughter's here." So she said, "What happened?" So I started telling her what happened. As I'm telling her what happened, I just start crying.
Mm-hmm.
And so because she was so empathic, she caught me.
Right.
Caught me.
Yes.
But this is the thing. Found out that she was a counselor, and that was what they were having a session.
Ah.
And it's so funny because no one showed up. I
Wow.
happened to walk in for the crackers, and she just said something to me.
Mm-hmm.
We started having a conversation, and she said, I was done because no one showed up. She said, but I guess that was because this was all this. What she said, this
For
session
you.
was about you, right?
Yep.
And so
Yep.
we sat down, and I cried
Mm-hmm. Good.
for at least 25 minutes, just
Yeah.
cried.
Mm-hmm.
And we sat and talked for about a whole hour. But for
That's
like
good.
15, 20
Yep.
minutes, I just let it all out. My frustration, my angers,
Mm-hmm.
everything. And it felt good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and a lot of people think that, counselors and therapy is so, taboo or whatever you want to call it. No one wants to, they feel like I'm crazy. You're not crazy. You're not
Yeah.
crazy because you want to let your feelings out. Even if I could do a release once a month. I honestly probably could do a once a month. It's like a cleansing, right? A cleansing of the mind, the body, and soul, all of that, to just go in and dump and then go on about your business.
Exactly. Yep.
Because
And the
it was
thing
the
is,
most rewarding feeling
exactly. And there's strength in that. People see that as a weakness, but to be able to go bury yourself in front of somebody and be completely vulnerable, like there is strength in doing that.
Yeah.
Like people see it as the opposite, and it's just not,
Yeah. It's a
Anyway.
shame, but definitely, yeah, I would definitely suggest if you ever feel that pressures of having to always be strong because you're going through certain things in your family and no one knows what you're going through, go speak to, I don't care if it's church, like I said, a hospital, whoever. They even have people you can call online.
That's right.
So there are outlets for you to just release those feelings. Nobody has to know. You can still be strong. Nobody got to know that you done dumped for a good hour with a complete stranger.
But there will be signs.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You walking around lighter, more cheerful, more even if it's not even something that people see on the outside. This is a lot more clear.
Yeah.
And that's a lot. That's amazing. Amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. So just because you're being strong doesn't mean you got to be alone. Doesn't mean you got to do things on your own. It's just, I think that we just kind of got it wrong a little bit when you think about, people think being strong means like, oh, I don't need help. I don't need help. Oh, I don't need nothing. I don't need.
Yes.
I got this. I got this. I got this. No, it doesn't really mean that. You know what I mean?
Nope.
Even like your biggest weightlifters have someone spotted them, right? They got
Mm-hmm.
muscles and all. They can lift their weight.
They
You know
got
what I
that
mean?
support.
But they
Mm-hmm.
still got somebody there to make sure that they don't accidentally drop something. Make sure it's just there as a guide. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Yep.
And that's what a lot of things, gymnastics, like there's always somebody there to kind of be there just in case.
Just in
You're not
case.
gonna fall, but just in case, well,
I'm
I'm
right
gonna
here.
be here.
Yep.
And it's okay. You know what I
Yep.
mean? It's okay. And I think that to me is what tonight's message, is all about. Because again, we keep talking about the new year. We're almost a month in.
Mm-hmm.
We're almost there. The month is almost over. And I'm seeing so much going on, at work. I have a friend, she lost like maybe 3 family members within like the last 2 weeks.
Wow.
And she comes to work and she's just like, you talking about stoic? Okay.
Right.
She comes
Mm-hmm.
to work and she still shows up and she laughs, she smiles, she's still the same person. But really, because I went through it, I watch her because I'm just thinking like, what do I say? You know what I mean? So for me, I just kind of stay in the cusp just to make sure, like, if she
Mm-hmm.
needs to talk or whatever the case. Because what do you say to someone that not only lost one family member, but 3 people in that little bit of time? And I think it was 2 in 1
Yeah.
week.
Wow.
So that's a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And what do
Yep.
you say? I can't relate.
Mm-hmm.
So you just kind of, I'm kind of in the shadows, and just being a friend. And
Mm-hmm.
if she needs to talk, I'm here. But I know that, she's a Leo too. I don't know about
Mm-hmm.
the Leos. But she'll have her day where she's able to release, at least I hope. And that's why I try to I'm always showing her videos, like, hey, look at this video. Some videos she don't think it's funny. But whatever. She didn't think the Drewski was funny, but I thought the Drewski was funny.
Uh-huh.
But again, just trying to be there. Like when you see people again, we don't know when certain people are going through certain things, right?
Yeah.
But when you clearly see that somebody's going through certain things, make sure you're there. At least allow them to. Well, at least let them know that you're there.
Yeah.
You don't have to say too much.
Yep.
But just let them know, like, hey, if you need anything, I'm here.
Yep.
Here.
Yep.
And
it goes a
sometimes that's
long
enough.
way.
I can say sometimes that's enough.
Yep.
And guess what? Most of the time, that's all they want to hear. They don't want to hear nothing else.
Yep.
Sometimes they just want you to shut up.
Yes.
Shut
Amen.
up. Don't touch me. Don't rub my back.
Yep.
I hate that. I hate when somebody be rubbing my back and I'm like,
well, that's because it's not now, because what's going to happen is now you're going to make me cry.
Yeah, right?
I don't want that. I don't want that right now.
Yeah, just be there. Just be there. Be there for each other. Yeah, that's pretty much my take on how I think we could probably talk about this for hours. Just because, again, we don't talk about these things because we don't think it's a thing until it's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Agreed. Perfectly said.
Somebody brings it up, and then it's like, oh yeah, I'm doing. Like I said, when we decided, to talk about this, I was thinking about like, what we'll talk about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you think it's just in your mind, you think of being strong just one aspect, in which is the most common, which is tragedy.
Right.
That's when most people think like you got to be strong. Oh, that's the first thing you say, girl. You're gonna be strong. You're gonna be strong. You gotta be strong. You know what I mean? Like I want to hear that. How am I supposed to be strong when my loved one gone?
Yes. I'm ready to fall apart, and you talking about be strong. No,
be strong. You gonna be strong.
No,
and push on. And pushed on.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. So, and if you guys want to, talk, you guys want to share any, stories or just anything, like put it in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Put it in the comments. We are gonna get to the point where we are gonna go live. We definitely going to eventually get to that live aspect of it. It'll take a little bit more time.
Yeah, I'm here for
But
it.
I think it'd be pretty cool to be able to interact and kind of get real time feedback, especially if somebody's going through something and they just want to, again, just reach out and say, hey, we heard you, and you take that, this information and you go seek the help or seek, a person to lean on to kind of get you through what it is that you might be going through. That's my take. But I don't want any, it's almost February. I don't want nothing to go wrong. I want December to come and go. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to hear that, I'm saying, like, I want the year to just flow.
Yes.
I need to never get to December and nothing go wrong.
The year. Yes.
And
agreed.
You know what I'm saying? Like, to hear her say, to see that she's going through so much in that little bit of time. It's that.
Yeah. Yep. I agree.
Nobody wants that.
Yeah.
But on a lighter note, I want to play a game with you.
I'm here for it.
So wait a minute. So who's playing the game? Is it me or you?
You? To me. No.
You to you? Boom. Run that. Hey.
Okay now.
Okay. I was sitting here trying to think, okay, what game could I play for her that we haven't done so far?
Lord have mercy.
Not many, but topics, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said I am going to base this on classic superheroes.
Lord
and
Jesus.
The reason why is because of the topic today.
Yes, I like that.
That's what you guys are. Okay? Every day when you get up and you champion those storms and you keep your head up and you keep fighting through all of the things that you might be going through, you still show face but don't forget, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay to let that shit out. Let it out.
Even a superhero takes his cape off.
Right. Isn't Kryptonite like his who was it? Superman?
Yep.
His weakness.
Yep.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. So that's what we're gonna do today. So
okay. How are you? Lord.
Wait a minute. Do you know anything about the superheroes?
A little bit. Marvel and a little bit of DC.
Well, we're gonna see.
Okay.
Wait, my sound. Something's going on with my sound here. Don't know. I'm just falling apart over here. But anywho, all right, let me get my phone over here. All right, you ready?
As ready as I'm going to be.
All right, classic. This is round one. Which superhero is known as the Man of Steel?
Superman.
Okay. I'll probably
Nice starter. Okay.
What is Batman's real name?
Oh man. Bruce Banner?
Banner.
Bruce. Is it Bruce?
It's Bruce. He has two first names.
Bruce. Bruce. Damn. I don't know then. Bruce.
W.
It's not Bruce Wayne. Is it Bruce Wayne?
Yes. Yes.
Why did that sound like who's that singer? His name is Wayne something.
Girl, I don't fuck no brand.
Oh, it's Banner. Bruce Wayne? Who's Bruce Banner? That's crazy. Okay, go ahead. Okay, Bruce Wayne.
Okay. Which superhero uses a shield made of vibranium?
Captain America?
Yes. That's Marvel. That's the only reason why.
That's Marvel. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which superhero is from the planet Krypton?
Superman.
I would go.
Isn't that crazy?
I would go.
Kryptonite grows on Krypton,
So how
where
the hell
he's
that?
from.
Is that why he
Isn't that
needs?
crazy? And that's his weakness.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Okay, here's some Marvel energy. Round two.
Okay.
Which,
Bump, bump.
which Avenger can shrink and grow in size?
Ant-Man. All those dates.
I thought I was gonna trip you up.
Listen,
Okay.
all those dates with Andre are paying off right now. All those movie dates.
Oh man. I'm terrible. If you're a Marvel guy, I don't know. You might be like, nah, I can't deal with her because I don't know my Marvel. Okay. Who is known as the God of Thunder?
Thor.
Damn. I would have got that wrong. What metal is Wolverine's skeleton made of?
Golly. Now that I don't know.
Ah.
You got me. Which metal? I mean, I'm gonna say titanium.
Nope.
I don't know. Steel.
It starts with an A.
A.
Uh-huh.
Girl, no. I don't know. Metal start with A.
I'm assuming this is pronounced adamantium.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't know the hell that is.
Adamantium.
Adam is ADAMA and TIUM.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask Andre to see if he know that one.
All right. Who was the first female Avenger?
It wasn't the first female Avenger.
First female Avenger.
Is it the Scarlet Witch?
No.
I don't know.
Let me tell you the answer.
I don't really want you to. The first female
starts with a B. Think of a spider.
Black Widow.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Woo, good job. Keep it going. Which superhero is an Amazonian princess?
Golly.
Girl.
Superhero.
Amazonian woman.
princess.
Which superhero is an Amazonian princess? Just think.
From the Amazon.
A princess. Who would that be? That means a female, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This ain't Marvel.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Oh, Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
I didn't follow Wonder Woman, even though I did watch the movie.
I love Wonder Woman. Oh.
I did not pay attention to the fact that she was from the Amazon.
Yeah.
Nope.
Who protects Gotham City?
Batman.
Okay. Which DC hero can run faster than the speed of light?
Oh, Flash?
Yep. Who is Aquaman's father?
Aquaman's father. How would I know that?
I don't know why they even put that in there. Skip that one.
What's his name?
Tom Curry.
Girl, goodbye.
All right. Want to keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is Spider-Verse. What is Spider-Man's real name?
Damn.
Girl.
I know. I want to say Tobey Maguire, but that's the actor of the original Spider-Man. Spider-Man's real name. That's crazy. Just give me the initial of his first name.
P.
Peter. Okay, what's the first initial of his last name?
PP.
Peter Parker.
Yes.
PP.
PP boy. Which Spider-Man is from Brooklyn in the Spider-Verse?
Oh, I can't remember his name. Give me the first initial.
M.
Miles. Hmm. I need to say his last name too.
You don't have to. And Morales.
Yes, I
Just in
couldn't
case
get it right.
somebody asks you.
Miles
What
Morales.
what phrase does Spider-Man live by?
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Girl, by with great.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Yes. All
Oh,
right. So the bonus round. Here come the bonus round.
okay.
Dun, 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 dun. Which superhero? This is superhero queens. Which superhero is the queen of Wakanda?
Oh my gosh. You know the answers because they right there.
Yeah, I
The
know.
Queen of Wakanda. I don't know.
It's a Shuri. Shuri, Shuri. I never watch it. I don't watch
You never watched Black Panther? Shuri.
Shuri.
Oh, that must be the last Black Panther that came out. That's his sister, I think.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. So,
Which hero controls chaos magic?
is this a female still?
You mentioned her. I think you mentioned her.
Oh, the Scarlet Witch.
Yep. Which DC heroine uses a golden lasso of truth? We just
Wonder
mentioned her.
Woman.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, good job. Let me give you a little. Aw.
Yay!
Did she do good, y'all? Okay.
I did okay. I might have got about an 80.
You did good. I'm gonna give you a curve. You get an A.
Okay. Yes. I'm here
They
for
used to
that.
like curves in school.
Like what?
Actually,
Yes. Grading
I
curve.
still them crazy if they weren't giving out curves. Like, how come they give curves? Y'all don't give them up curves.
Right.
Everybody else give curves except for you.
Yep.
What's going on?
Serious stuff.
Turn this C upside down. Go
Huh.
ahead. Go ahead. Turn that C upside down. Turn that shit into a fucking A.
Yes.
But I used to change my grades when I was in high school.
Yeah, me too.
Wait, but this
I
is
learned it from watching you.
No, but here's the thing. They were digital, and I still was able
Oh
to do it.
shit. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Mommy never got an eraser and just erase the shit. I had to take a pencil so it can stay that color,
Mm-hmm.
shading in there, and I would just change it. And
Yep.
I had to go
B to a B.
I got to do it all the time. I never forget. I met the mailman. I was like, give me that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give me that. And he tried to stick it inside the mailbox, and I was like, no, give it. And so when I was done, I went in there and did what I needed to do, and I went back out there and put it back in. And I did it back in, untouched. Yeah, that
Yep.
was terrible.
There you go.
That was terrible. That was
That's
not
all right.
But no, tonight was really, really good. I'm
It was
super
good.
excited about tonight. Because I definitely felt that it was different than what
It was
we typically.
refreshing.
Yeah. So great topic, Kizzy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, indeed.
Yeah. So what do you got planned for the rest of the week? Anything good?
No, make it through the next couple days at this other center. Or they're working on the center that I work at now, and we should be able to go back in on Monday. They're like, replacing up in the ceiling, fixing stuff, replacing carpets and whatever. So I'll be very interested to walk in there and see how it, what damage happened. So yeah, I'm just trying to get through the week at this other facility right now. And I have no plans for the weekend, I don't think. So I think I'm gonna keep it that way. I know they were talking about another storm coming through, but I think it kind of went off the course that they saw originally. Yeah. I was supposed to go out with a couple friends, a ex-co-worker of mine, but she's a friend. So, but I don't know. It all depends on if I can get the car out the out the garage.
Double your tails out of there.
Yeah, I saw a couple things. Of course, I went to Chat GPT. I saw a couple things that might work. So, We'll see. We might have to just tamper the
Yeah,
snow
check it
down.
out.
Yeah, we'll
You want
see.
me to
What
come to
about
the
you?
house?
What you doing?
Let me tell you something. I've been on social media, right? I saw this young girl, Romeo. Did you see the young girl, Romeo, that did the jingle?
What jingle?
Um, Dr. Pepper, baby.
Oh
It's
no.
so bad. Do. Now apparently they're saying that she received a nice hefty check from Dr.
Okay.
Pepper for that. People said in the tune of 2 million. I don't know if it was 2 million, but
Okay now. Even
so
still.
if you notice, I've been on that. I've been on it. I've been
Yes, I
saying
saw you. I
that's the
saw
reason
you.
why I need my
Yes,
$2 million.
I know
Somebody give
that's
me my
right.
$2 million. Okay,
Yes.
I am on a mission. Let me just make this a jingle. Get your
I
tail
know
over
that's
there,
right.
get out and go and get you give me a couple dollars, you give me a cut.
I got you.
I
Yep.
get in, I give you a cut. That's
Ah, yep. Yep.
but no, I'm definitely gonna be doing some creative. But no, I kudos to her. Kudos
Yeah.
to her. You know, again,
Seriously.
and this is what I tell people all the time. We in the era of like
Self.
we say we're ghosts.
Yep.
We basically say we're ghosts. That's
Yep.
why she popped off because people
On her
they
own
liked her
terms.
and they liked what they saw and she went she took off and
Mm-hmm.
they happened to hit the right people to see it. You know,
Yep.
so that's why these things are important. We need y'all to go down and like this shit. Get down and like
Ain't that
shit.
right?
We need
Yeah.
that $2 million. We need it right now.
Boom bam. Come on now, y'all.
I'm tired, but I got a
Seriously.
story. And this
But
shit
no, we
is better than
definitely
more.
thank you guys
Just
for
comment,
tuning
like, and
in.
subscribe.
Love you
And
guys. Make sure
Yes, so much.
you on there and like, subscribe, and comment, and leave
And
it.
share, share, share.
That's what
We wanna
makes us
talk, so
sexy. We keep it real, cause we're
Please
the
do.
real deal.
Kids will be on. I didn't even get a chance to even say no. Kids be already on. So make sure you
On comments.
But we
Yes.
thank you guys. We love you guys so much.
Yes.
Amazing week. Do something
Girl, where you
special.
been? Sis, have you seen the
All right, y'all.
news?
Until
OMG, I
next
can't
Yep.
believe he's
week.
dating
We
her.
love y'all.
Love y'all.
For real.